Good morning, South Amboy Elementary School. It is another edition of Mindful Mondays with Mrs. Masella, and I'm super excited because starting this week and for every Monday after, Mr. Hardby and Mr. Ewan are going to join in with our activities for Mindful Monday, and you're going to get a chance to do some movement with them and some other things that'll go along with what I talk about on Mondays in my Mindful Monday videos. So I think it's going to be great, and I hope that you enjoy it. So let's start off this week with a new breath, brand new and different than one we've ever done before. It's been called the bunny breath, or it might be called the easy breath. You don't even need to really have a name for it. It's just another way to try breathing that could help you focus and stay relaxed. So I'm going to call it the bunny breath just so that it's easy to remember. And what's very different about it is it's all the nose this time. It's in through the nose and out through the nose. So the mouth is going to stay closed the whole time. And another thing that's very different is where we used to inhale real deep and exhale very slowly. This one, if you think of a little bunny hopping, they hop real fast. That's what we're going to do when we exhale. It's going to be short, quick little exhales. And I'll show you what I mean. So it'll be an inhale. Even if you couldn't hear my breath, because I'm not sure how much the microphone picks up, you should have seen my body kind of jumping a little bit, like a little bunny jumps. Every time I exhaled a little bit, my body moved because more and more air was coming out of me. Okay, so let's try some of those together. We're going to do, 3 or 4 of them this time because it is a brand new one. If you want to watch me again on the first breath, that's fine. Or if you think you're ready to do it right away, that's great too. Okay, so let's try it out, friends. Bunny breath. I'm excited. The one thing I forgot to mention, when you're doing the short little exhales, you want to aim for about 5, 6, 7 exhales. Okay, if you're only exhaling 2 or 3 times, you're not doing it enough quick times. Okay, and you don't have to try to stretch it out further that it's like even hurting you to try to make more air come out. So for most people, it's about 5, 6, or 7 times. Okay, so let's try it again. I think that was about 6. I'm not really counting. Try not to think about it too much. Okay, let's do again. And one last time. All right, good. So it's just another kind of breath. If you like doing those, you certainly can use that for relaxation. If you don't feel like you're so comfortable doing it, you don't have to. You can stick with our usual breaths. I'm going to be teaching you some different breaths over the next few weeks so that you have some different types of things to use for different strategies, because it's always good to have more than one idea or more than one way to try to manage our stress. So I want to talk about our statement for this week, and I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and then we'll repeat it together. So this week's statement, short and sweet, pretty basic, but there's a lot more to it than you might realize. So the statement is, I am honest. Pretty basic. So being honest means telling the truth, right? But it could mean in different ways. It might be that you are honest with a friend when you're having a disagreement with them. It could be that you're being honest with yourself that you made a mistake and you have to admit to that mistake. Or it might be being honest with mom or dad when you forget to do your chores. So honesty is very, very important. And sometimes it's easy, but sometimes it's really hard. But that's really what makes it so important, my friends, because when you can be honest, even when it's hard, that is going to make you a better person. It's going to make you feel better inside, and it's going to make your life better on the outside, because it's going to let people know that they can trust you. And when they build that trust in you, they have more respect for you, and it builds something inside of you. The fancy word for it is called integrity. Integrity is something very important that you really want to build for yourself, because it means that you are an honest person that can be trusted. And the only way you can do that, to build your integrity, is to keep practicing with telling the truth. So even when it's hard, you have to try your best to tell the truth all the time. And that's not always easy to do, because especially if you're worried or afraid of what the other person might say when you're being honest with them, it can be hard. But that person will respect you even more when you're honest. And that's what I always have told students all the years I've been working in school, that I respected them for telling me the truth. Even if that truth was something that made me upset, I respected them and I admired them for telling me the truth, because I knew it was hard for them to be honest. Okay? So the statement is, I am honest. Say it with me. I am honest. One more time. I am honest. Even when it's hard. Okay, my friends? So have a wonderful week. Enjoy the activities that you will be doing with Mr. Harderby and Mr. Ewan in your gym classes. You might hear some repeats of the breaths or other messages that I've shared with you today. No matter what, have an amazing week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.